Greetings and welcome to Monthly Momentum. We are now in the month of February 2025. The year is still fresh and we are still continuing. As we said last month, this year we are focusing, our theme is titled The 12 Laws of Breakthrough. And this month of February, we are going to look at the second law, which is called the law of timing. That's right, the law of timing. We are still on our same scripture, Acts chapter 3, verse number 1. It says, now Peter and John went up together. This is where we ended last month, the law of agreement. I hope you have found someone that you have agreed with and it's already bearing fruit, because two are better than one. Now Peter and John went up together to the temple at the hour of prayer, the 9th hour. We are looking at the law of timing. If you notice, Peter and John did not go at the 5th hour or at the 3rd hour or at the 11th hour. They went at the hour of prayer, which was the 9th hour. That's the law of timing, because time is of utmost importance in our lives. Ecclesiastes 3 gives us a thorough description of time. It tells us that to everything under the sun, there is a time. And so the law of timing is of paramount importance. If we are to attain our breakthroughs in this year 2025, we must make use of the law of timing. A story is told about a certain man who was rushing to catch a train that left the train station at 8:01 a.m. And so when he got into the train station, he was pacing and trying to catch his breath. And on his watch, the time read 8:00. You understand? And then he saw the ticket man, and so he asked him, because he couldn't find the train. He asked the ticket man and he said to him, what time does the 8:01 train leave the station? And so the ticket man, with a grin on his face, he simply answered and said, it leaves at 8:01. And so the man was confused and he said, so which time do I know, to be the correct one? My watch is saying 8:00. I am seeing your watch as the ticket man, it's saying 8:02, and the station clock is saying 8:07. And so the ticket man simply said to him, well, if you are here for the 8:01 train, I'm afraid it has already left. So how many of us have been left by the train of opportunity that we were trying to catch? We were rushing and saying, this is our train, we have to catch it. And before we knew it, the train had gone. It was a train of opportunity, a train of opportunity in business, in ministry. Some, it was a train of an opportunity to get married, and the train left. And the danger with losing your train is the fact that the thing that you were looking for at your destination, by the time you get there, when you wait for the next train, it might be gone. And so the law of timing is very important. So if you look at these guys, the lame man was laid at the gate called Beautiful at the right time. Imagine if they laid this man at 12 midnight. Who is he going to meet there? Definitely nobody. Peter and John went up into the temple at the hour of prayer, not at another hour. So they dedicated time. They knew there was a time to be praying and there was a time to be doing other things. The importance of time is reflected in the 4 scenarios that I'm going to share with us. Because number 1, the wrong action at the wrong time leads to a disaster. The wrong action at the wrong time leads to a disaster. The right action at the wrong time will lead to resistance. You see it when Moses took the right action. When he wanted to go and rescue the children of Israel, he made the right action, but at the wrong time. It led to a resistance. He faced resistance with the children of Israel. The third scenario, the wrong action at the right time, it will lead to regret. We see it with King David. The Bible tells us that it was the time for kings to go to battle. So the time was right. But David took the wrong action. He chose not to go to battle. but rather stayed at home. And when he was home, he started pacing on the roof, and he saw Bathsheba and ended up doing what he was not supposed to do, which led to a regret. So the wrong action at the right time will lead to regret, but the right action at the right time will lead us to success. I want to encourage us, ladies and gentlemen, this month of February, whatever you are going for, whatever you want to achieve in this year 2025, it's going to take the law of timing into play. You know, the month of February, they call it the love month. Someone right now, somewhere, is laying his or her cards right. They are utilizing the law of timing. They know by the 14th of February, they have to take some action. Why? It's the law of timing. They know that if I did it in January, the answer I would have gotten would not have been favorable. And they know if they wait for March, the answer they are going to get is not going to be the right one. So they are timing. They are using the law of timing. They know that if I play my cards very well, 14th of February, I would have utilized the law of timing. So, ladies and gentlemen, the law of timing is of utmost importance. The Bible tells us about the sons of Issachar. It is recorded that these were men and women who understood the times and they knew what Israel ought to do. And the Bible goes on to say their brethren were at their command. So if you are a person who understands the law of timing, you are a person who can command your brethren. May the law of timing work wonders for us. Another man in the Bible who utilized the law of timing was a blind man. We all know the man called blind Bartimaeus. This man, the Bible said, when he heard that Jesus of Nazareth was passing, he started shouting, "Son of David, have mercy on." Why didn't blind Bartimaeus shout 30 minutes ago? Why didn't he wait to shout 30 minutes after Jesus left? No, he understood the law of timing. When you do the right action at the right time, it's going to lead to success. So blind Bartimaeus knew that as Jesus is passing, this is the right time for me to shout. Because if he had shouted earlier, it was going to lead to regret or to resistance or to a disaster. But he knew the right action at the right time is going to produce success. I don't know what you are going for. May your action be right and may your timing be right, because that is what is going to lead to success. Someone wants to enter into business this year. My prayer for you is that your timing for that particular business is going to be right with the action that you are going to take so that it will lead to success. May the law of timing work wonders for us. Remember, the lame man who lay by the gate called Beautiful, he was not laid there at midnight or during the night. No, they knew the law of timing. When people are going into the temple, that's when we are going to lay this man at the gate, so that as people are going in, he is able to ask them of alms. So whatever you are doing, may you utilize the law of timing to your advantage. This is Monthly Momentum. We are continuing with the 12 laws of breakthrough. Last month we looked at the law of agreement, and this month maybe all you need is just to make sure your actions are aligned to your timing. May the law of timing work wonders for you. This is Monthly Momentum. We'll catch you next month in the month of March as we look at the next law. May you keep the momentum. Cheers.